Started with 12 teams, we're down to 8. Work out the maths for yourself. I haven't got time, because it's the Pump It Up quarterfinals.
Hello everybody, I'm Percy the Penguin, and this is Pump It Up, the most exciting game show on your televisions. And gosh, isn't it exciting? We have nothing like this where I come from, just lots and lots and lots of ice.
Andy?
Oh, hello, Fearne, and my friends the bouncers.
Andy, what are you doing?
I'm Percy the Penguin.
No, you're not. You're Andy Collins.
No. Andy Collins inside, but by the art of clever disguise, I have become Percy the Pump It Up Penguin mascot.
What?
They didn't realise, right, mascots are really big now. So I thought, right, get sewing. And here I've come up with this very expensive, lavish costume that I've made, and I'm now the mascot of Pump It Up.
Andy, to be honest with you, I think the costume's a bit naff, mate. But if you want to dress up in a silly costume every show, it's up to you. Now, would Percy like to introduce the teams for us?
I'm sure he would. OK, first of all, in the blue corner, we have the blue team, and they are the Lid Water Raiders!
And in the red corner, we have a team of 5 players, and they're called the Handy Bandits! Yay!
And I'd just like to say on behalf of Percy the Penguin, he wishes all the children the best of luck, because they're all winners as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, now the winners of today's quarterfinals could possibly go through to our semi-finals and maybe onto our grand Pump It Up finals.
Yes. And if they win that, they will win a fantastic prize. It's really quacking.
Yes, very funny. Well, here's Rich to tell you more about the prize.
Our Pump It Up champions will find themselves in Queensland, Australia, where they can enjoy diving on the Great Barrier Reef, ballooning over the outback, or even some whitewater rafting. Men in bad penguin costumes need not apply.
So, Andy, do you want to tell us about the rules now?
It's Percy.
Would Percy like to tell us about the rules now?
He would love to, Fearne. Our teams have to play 4 games. If they win one of those games, they get a chance to turn off one of the gun zones in our final game, the Gunjathon.
Should we play round 1?
Yes, let's.
Dodgy geezer.
Quack, quack.
Leave it.
Well, now there's a dodgy geezer, if ever there was one.
Now, the object of this game is to turn these big fountains off and redirect the water to send our geezer shooting into the air. Andy?
It's Percy.
Sorry, Percy. Now, you're going to like this game because there's lots of water in it.
Oh, good. Do you think there's any fish?
I don't know. Now, our teams need to leap over this big hill here.
Oh, no. I found
And they need to come back with a handle.
Do you think it's a sardine?
They need to put their handle into this big tap and turn it until it sends our geezer shooting into the air.
Of course, I don't really like sardines. I prefer lobsters, really.
Andy, I'm not being funny, but that penguin suit is really bad. Let's play Dodgy Geezer.
She knows what she's talking about, that Daniela. That is one pitiful penguin costume. Away we go, it's the first game of the first quarter-final, and we've got Dash for the Handy Bandits and Mark for the Blues, the Lidwater Raiders, and they are pretty much together, both slipping and sliding as they try to get that first handle back. And Dash, he's thrown his over, he's clambering over the top, but they're both together as they hit the moat, grab their handles and over. It could not be closer. The second players have got to get ready to go. It's Vicky for the Blues and Molly for the Reds, and Vicky stumbled as Molly goes straight over, just one little slip and she's fallen behind. Molly, like a javelin, she throws it through the air. That's a good technique. She's got quite a lead now, Molly, as finally Vicky slides over. Molly's down into the moat. The Handy Bandits with a good lead. You'd have thought the Lidwater Raiders would have been better at this game. They did play it in their heat after all, but the Reds now have 2 as away goes Shanine, and Vicky isn't even back yet. Shanine's down and picking up the 3rd one for the Reds, and Vicky is still floundering at the top of the fountain. She's finally over and down and into the moat, but they're really falling behind now, the Blues, as Shanine comes down with the 3rd tap for the Reds. They've got 3-2. Away goes Holly for the Blues, and it's the final man for the Reds, Ben, and he's overtaken the 3rd place Holly, and Ben is streaking away now, throwing it back. It's a tactic that's worked for the Handy Bandits all the way through this game. Ben up and down, no sign of Holly. We're not even going to get to see the 4th Blue go because Ben's over. He's got the handle, it's in the tap. They're turning it round, round it goes. That is Dodgy Geezer, and that is the way to do it. The Water Raiders not living up to their name, but those bandits, they're handy.
What a start to the first of the quarter-finals. How was it, Ben?
Cold.
Was it a good game? Did you enjoy that a lot?
Yeah, it was good.
Well done, guys. You were brilliant. Now, you get to choose a gun zone, just like last time. You can pick green, yellow, purple, or white guns. They're all sloppy, they're all disgusting. What one do you want, Dash?
Purple again, please.
Purple, definitely. Well done, guys. It's over to Rich.
Well, the Handy Bandits are all from Stoke Newington in London. Now, we know why they're called handy, because they have to use their hands to play fives. It's like squash, but no rackets required here, just a strong pair of gloves. Whether or not they turn out to be bandits and can steal a place in our semi-finals remains to be seen. In the heats, however, the Handy Bandits stormed the Gungeathon, completely outclassing the Maidenhead Hotshots. They managed to eliminate 3 gunge zones and sailed through. They even got up the hill with no trouble. They're a team to be reckoned with.
Here I am with Mark, Holly, Vicky and Louise. First of all, good to see you again, guys. But we're not worried, you see. We're not, because last time we lost this round, didn't we?
Yep.
We lost this round, but we still came on to win the Gungeathon, so we're openly confident, aren't we?
Yep.
How difficult is this game, mate?
It's really physical. You don't believe how hard it is.
I know the viewers I would think, oh, it's easy, but trust me, the water's very cold and it's very tough indeed. Now, I know that you're a group of wakeboarders, but some people might not know what that's about. So here's Rich to tell us more.
Well, the Lydd Water Raiders are all from Kent, where they meet every weekend through the summer at Lydd Water Ski Club. They're called Mark, Vicky, Louise and Holly, but those names aren't funny enough for me. I prefer to call them Neil, because they kneel on the boards, Bob, because that's what they do when they fall in the water, Marina, because that's where they do it, and Sue, because that's what they're going to do to me if I don't shut up. In their heat against the Tamworth Snow Riders, it wasn't such an easy ride, as these highlights testify. It was an incredibly nail-biting finish for them, but they had the grit and determination which saw them through, and they believe they can do it again.
We're gonna win!
So there they are, a group of wakeboarders, and they look very cool, don't they? Okay, guys and girls, it's time for round 2, my favourite round, fish battering. Come on, lads, give us a fish. You try jumping about in this outfit. I'm only doing it for the kids, they love me. Come on, give us a fish.
Round 2 has absolutely nothing to do with feeding fish to a giant penguin. The fish are used to knock the opponent off the pole. The winners stay on, and the team with a member left on the pole at the end wins the game. And because the team's using fish to batter each other, we've called it fish battering.
The Lydd Water Raiders have played this game before, or should I say Mark did. He managed to dispense with his opponents in the most ruthless fashion, and that's why they've sent him out first again. It's Mark against Dash. Can Mark repeat what he did in the heat? He looks cool and calm, and Dash looks like he's going to take a tumble. That pole is very slippery. Down goes Dash. Mark carries on in the manner to which he's become accustomed. Out comes Shanine. She doesn't look too confident. Mark grinning at her. Can she upset it? Can she get it off? No, it's Mark looking good. He's swinging from side to side. He's edging up. He looks so confident. I don't think Shanine's going to be able to dislodge him. He's giving her a bit of a battering. She's gone down. Mark is unbeatable. Here comes Ben, though, edging out. Looks like he's got a bit more about him. Good swing. Can Mark do it again? Ben's got a good swing, though. Look at this. And Mark looking a bit unsteady there. And Ben, he's done it. Mark's down. Fantastic. There it goes. He must be gutted. You get it? Fish. Gutted. Anyway, it's Vicky out for the Blues now. And Ben for the Reds. They've lost Mark, but there's still one person ahead. Vicky giving it a good old swing, but Ben looking calm and composed. Her hat getting in the way a little bit there. She can't really see what she's doing. I don't think she's long for this world. Down she goes, but she can smile about it as Holly comes out to take on Ben. They're both the third players for their team, so it's pretty much all square. Whoever gets this one is going to be one up. She's dropped a fish. It's no good looking like that. Drop your fish, you're disqualified. It's all down to Louise now for the Lydd Water Raiders. And Ben, can he poach it for the Reds? Oh, I tell you, these fish puns, they're coming thick and fast. Here's Louise, fantastic. Is she going to be able to cause an upset? Is Ben going to lose it, or has he got the strength to see her off as well? Oh, they're really taking it here. Bang, bang, bang. Look at this. This is a great show from Louise. She's come out. Is Ben getting tired? Is he going to lose it? No, he's done it. Oh, well done, Ben, for the Reds. Nonchalantly slips down. They take the round. Ben absolutely loved giving the Blues a taste of their own medicine. This was the key part. Mark finally dethroned, but he wasn't finished then. Vicky went down as well. He was making a seafood platter of the Lidwater Raiders. Holly dropped her fish. He didn't have to worry about that. And finally, Louise gave in. Ben, crown him king of fish battering.
Look at that. Another game in the bag. Well done, guys. Ben, what can I say? The star of the match there.
It's tiring.
Getting really tired.
Yeah,
you keep knocking him down that day, didn't you? Dash, you stood up for quite a while there, didn't you?
Yeah, but he's just too strong.
Yeah, but Ben did a very good job there. Now, guys, you know what you've got to do? You've got to choose another colour to take out of the gun zone. You've either got white, yellow, or green left. White. Molly?
White.
Definitely white. All right, guys, well done. On to Andy.
Now, viewers, if I do have a face like a monkfish, it's because that didn't go according to plan. Mark, your battle between Ben and the Red was a real rumble in the fish tank, wasn't it?
Yeah, I just couldn't keep my balance.
Just couldn't keep your balance at all. I mean, you were going to hammer into it. It was a great battle. And Vicky, you really did get better, didn't you?
Yeah, but at least I don't look as stupid as you do in that suit.
That's what I like. Team morale at its most. Thank you, Vicky. Let's move on to round 3.
She's absolutely right, of course. For a penguin, Andy, you don't half look all right, kipper. Well, the Handy Bandits have got off to a flying start. The white and purple zone gone for them. Poor old Lidwater Raiders, a lot of work to do. The score sheet's blank.
So, boys and girls, are you going to help Percy the Penguin send the Pump It Up song?
No!
Oh, come on, guys. It took me ages to make this suit. It looks really good.
But it looks rubbish.
Oh, cheers, mate. I need you, don't I? I really need you, don't I? I spent ages making this suit, and then you just say it looks rubbish.
Now, round 3 is on a roll. Myself and Annie will be standing on these chariots, and our teams need to move the rollers around the chariots to get them to travel. Now, the first team to get their chariot across the finishing line wins the game.
Fantastic, on a roll. I love this game. And I'll tell you who else loves this game, the Handy Bandits, because they've played it before. Now, one team member's got to do the pushing, the rest have got to work the rollers. It's Shanine pushing for the Reds and Louise for the Blues as they head off. This is a real team game. You've got to get those rollers just in the right place while the person behind pushes at the right speed. That is a good demonstration of what I've just said by the Handy Bandits, who are already a length in front. And the old blue team, now you see they're stopping, starting. You need to get a nice motion together. Look at this. This is fantastic time being made by the Handy Bandits. They are flying down the course, and the Blues, they've made that mistake. They've let the front drop, and Andy's got to go up the other end to get it back up. Look, skating along the floor. That's going to slow you down. You lose momentum. But the Reds have all the momentum they need as they glide over the line to take the round. One of the fastest times ever. They really are on a roll.
Fantastic finish. 3 victories in a row for the Reds. Molly, you played that game before, haven't you? Was it a bit easier this time?
Definitely, because we definitely had our tactics better.
Yeah.
You're not wrong there, Molly. Your tactics were spot on. Beautiful roller control. The chariot at a constant speed. Victory was never in doubt as you showed the Lidwater Raiders a clean pair of rollers.
You guys did a brilliant job. You've now got 2 gun zones you can choose from to deactivate. You can either have green or yellow. Which one would you like to choose?
Green.
Ben?
Green.
Green?
Yeah.
Good choice. Andy, over to you.
So here we are with our chariot, which is great. Unfortunately, the rollers are over there and over there, which is not part of the game. Where do you think it went wrong, Holly?
Well, the chariot was going too fast and there were rollers everywhere.
Right, so who was in charge of pushing? Ah, it was you.
I think I done it a bit too fast.
A bit too far, a bit too fast. Just a bit too, don't worry, we can still go back. And Mark, I can sense by the look on your face so you're not too happy.
Well, not really.
Not really, but you think you can do it the next game?
Definitely.
Because we were good in the next game. We were very good because we played this game last time.
They certainly did. Remember Blown to Bits, where the teams have to upend their power rollers to explode different coloured balloons? That one was very close to my box, I seem to remember. And also this happened. A dead heat. The only ever dead heat on Pump It Up. But they're going to need more than that, the Lidwater Raiders, because as we go into this round, the Handy Bandits have got rid of not 2, but 3 gun zones. The Lidwater Raiders, the score sheet's still blank. What are they going to do? Gotta be something special. So, Blown to Bits. The Water Raiders are good at this. How about the Handy Bandits? Let's see. Oh my goodness, that looked like a dead heat straight away. Fantastic. This game always throws up something exciting. Oh, and the Lid Water Raiders just missing getting the second one. This is the one that's quite near to me. I felt that. And another. Oh my goodness me, it's all going off here. There's no messing. There's only one balloon left for each team. This is real speed stuff. Up go the sausages. Oh, the Handy Bandits just missed it. And again, oh, they've got it. I thought they missed it again. But they take it, they celebrate. They've won every game. Unbelievable.
Oh, guys, give me 5. How about that? A 4th victory for the Reds. That has never, ever happened on Pop It Up of this series. First team to win all 4 games in a row. You're not going to get very gungy, apart from if you fall in our tanks. Teamwork was brilliant this time, guys.
Yeah, it was good. We missed it though, and then we had to go back for it.
But you swung back really quick, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's really good work, guys. You did it fantastically. Now, you've only got 1 gunge to choose from, so I'm afraid it's going to have to be...
Yellow.
So, there we go. Well done. Over to Andy.
Vicky, tell me that this is part of the game plan to let them win all those 4 games and then we're going to stuff them on the Gungeathon.
Of course.
Of course, yeah. I believe you, thousands wouldn't, right? And Mark, I sense you're angry, yes?
Yeah.
You've got a little bit of aggression there, haven't you? I want you to get rid of that aggression, sir, because we need controlled anger for the Gungeathon. So, as I did it to you earlier, take the fish and give me a battering. Oh, yes, that's enough, Mark, that's enough. That's enough, right. Team, we've lost all 4 games. We're going to get gunged 4 times. That means an awful lot of gunge is going to land on your heads, but I'll be there with you in spirit. Are we going to win the Gungeathon? Yes!
Yes!
Are we going to go through to the semi-finals?
Yes!
Yes! Yes, we are. Let's play it. Come on, Dolly.
It's gonna be tough for the Blues, because this is what's gonna happen to the Handy Bandits. Nothing! Whereas this will be happening to the Water Raiders. It's a Gunge Fest on Gunge Street, Gunge City, Gunge County, on the Isle of Gunge. And here's where it's gonna happen. The Gungeathon, the first lake of gunge they glide across. Through the pencil forest gracefully, turn the corner, and the Handy Bandits just trip along gently in the outside lane, while the Water Raiders get hit in every single zone. Can you believe it? By the time they reach the breakthrough, they will be covered. They then got another couple of lakes of gunge before the final big hill. But waiting at the top, if they can pull it off, is the semi-final.
Now, guys, you're doing fantastically so far, but don't relax just yet, because anything can happen, okay? Remember teamwork and to stick together. Now, Ben, you've already had a go on our Gungeathon, so what bits are you looking out for?
On the last slope, because it's really steep.
So you're going to use teamwork and stick together on that. Brilliant, guys. Now, Molly, what have you learned from last time?
Just to be careful on the bridges, because you can
fell in last time, didn't you, mate?
Both bridges.
Are you feeling quite nervous?
So,
A little bit?
Yeah.
Well, deep breaths, in, out, and get ready to go. We can do this.
Mark, Louise, Vicky, Holly, we've lost all 4 games, but we did win the toss, which means we got the inside line, which means nothing at all, but it's a start. And from small acorns, big oak trees grow. Okay, so there's got to be dedicated. Are you going to give up here, Vicky?
No.
No. You don't want them to have the holiday, do you?
No, it's our holiday.
You want the holiday. It's
Little
your
way.
holiday. That's it. It's your holiday.
Yeah.
That's the way. Positive mental attitude. Do you know you can do this?
Yes.
Are we going to do this?
Yes.
We're going to win.
Yes. Yeah.
Come on, we sound convinced. Get on there, let's go.
For a place in the Pump It Up semi-final, one step closer to Australia, it's the Handy Bandits against the Lid Water Raiders. And already, Shanine is across the bridge for the Reds. A flying start. And here come the Blues as well. They're right there. Good crossing from both teams. But no, third people have gone in. Oh, they're trying to grab the bridges. It always ends up a little bit messy. And Mark's in as well. But look at this. Holding the bridge there for his team nearly paid off. A nice gesture there from Mark. Into the pencil forest they go. Reds are through first. The Blues not far behind. But this is where it could all change. As Shanine enters Gunge Alley first. Remember that they have got to take no hits of gunge. That is no hits, whereas the Water Raiders have got all 4 sections. And they seem to have got tied up in Pencil Forest as Shanine leads Molly, Ben and Dash into Gunge Alley. Look how easy it is when there's no guns. Shanine goes flying through and straight round to punch fantastic. Shanine, one punch, and the Blues, this is where it starts for them. It's going to be one gunge hit after another, and the Reds, although they're spread out, have got no problem getting to the end ahead of them, I think. But actually, too spread out, that's not a good thing. They need to get together to help each other get across Gunge Pool 2. Ben looks like he's starting to build the bridge, while the Blues just struggling through Gunge Alley. We knew this was going to happen, but can they make the time up? They are absolutely covered, but they've got determination. They're just throwing the bridges. Every man for himself. But here are the Reds at the Gunge Pool. Molly's across first, I think. Ben had built the bridge for her. Over comes Ben. The bridge is split, but look, the Blues, they're absolutely covered. Can they pull this back? They're quite a way behind. Over go the rest of the Reds. There's just one left. I think that might be Dash at the back. Couldn't see. They're over now. All of them are over. They can leave the bridges behind. Here we are at the final slope. Molly's got there first. She's slipping and sliding a bit. The others are at the bottom. They're miles ahead of the Blues. Now remember, they haven't got as much gunge on them. This hill could be a lot easier. This is a great display. Molly and Ben, don't take each other down. Take it slowly. You've got plenty of time. Ben, he's going to get there ahead of Molly, I think. Where are the Lidwater Raiders? Covered in gunge, I shouldn't wonder. A look over his shoulder. They're nowhere to be seen. Ben's up first. Here come the Blues. They're only just through the breakthrough as Ben gets up and Molly is just about to follow him. Look at the Blues. They're absolutely sliding everywhere. They are covered. Ben helping Molly up. They're making a bit of a mess. Paul, she says, get me up. Oh, it's nearly all over. This is a great display from the Reds. The Blues, though, they're not going to give up, you know. They'll get there even if it means they are exhausted. And that looks like Mark at the foot of the hill. And this is determination, and this is what this show's all about. He knows the team are behind. He knows his team are split up. He knows the odds are against them, but look at that determination. He is covered. It could be anyone for all we know. No way of telling, but we know it's Mark because it's determination. And the Reds, though, Shanine's up, and Dash, he's going to be the last up again. Is he going to do the old trick of sliding over on his knees? He certainly is. They're through to the semi-final. It's the Handy Bandits, a walkover. Down to the last four. Australia beckons. You can hear those kangaroos calling.
You're through to the semi-final, Shanine. Excellent. Did you feel brilliant? Yeah. Are you exhausted? Yeah. Oh, Ben, you're a hero there, pulling everyone up the slope at the end. You were enjoying that bit, but did it go okay? Yeah. Did you go better than you thought, guys? Much better. Now you're through to the semi-finals. Give us a cheer, guys. Oh, yes!
This is a lesson in how to run the Gungeathon. Shanine straight across the first gunge pool. No problem. Then, making sure you've won all 4 games to eliminate every gunge zone, carefully tread your way through. Then bang, through the breakthrough. Skip gently over the final gunge pool, then it's time to tackle the hill. Up came Ben, no problem. Up came Molly, no problem. Closely followed by Shanine, and of course, last, on his knees, it was Dash. A fantastic performance. And the fastest Gungeathon in the world, ... ever.
As you can imagine, spirits are a little bit down here on the Blue side, but guys and girls, you did really well. I mean, you got loads of gunge poured on you, and you still made it back to the hill. And Mark, you made it out there like a trooper. You can walk out of here very tall indeed, because you made it through to the quarterfinals, and many teams didn't even do that.
Many teams didn't make it to the quarterfinals, but many teams didn't get quite as gunged as the Lidwater Raiders. They failed to eliminate any gunge zone and got absolutely plastered. But Mark, he gets my Man of the Gungeathon award because he made it to the top. I salute you, sir.
So you do win a fantastic prize. Here's Rich to tell you what it is.
No need to look quite so downhearted. You do get to win a Pump It Up watch. It's waterproof and it's shockproof. But being as this is a quarter-final, you get a Pump It Up hat and a Pump It Up bag. You'll be the envy of your mates. And their mates. And their mates' mates. And their mates' mates.
That's it for another week, but join us next week when 2 more teams will battle it out to get a place in our semi-final. But for now, it's goodbye from me, Fearne Cotton.
And me, Percy, the Pump It Up penguin.
Are you sure you're a penguin?
Yes, I'm still a penguin, yes.
Now, penguins are quite good swimmers, aren't they?
Oh, yes, we're the best of the land, we are.
Good.
That was not very funny. Look at the stakes because of me! I've got to get this costume back to Moa! Percy's not very happy!
Percy may not be very happy, but I know a nation that is.